YouTube. No, it didn't pause. Oh, fucking. I didn't click there. Yes, yes, he is blonde. Okay. Now here we have Coward's Courage from a no-name artist. I saw that this was linked by someone who said it was very, very good. I haven't seen it myself, but I trust them to have linked it as a good video. Cats beat frogs. Okay, so Coward's Courage by a no-name artist.
The ground is still warm from where I fell again. Broken pavement underneath my hands. Same old scars, same old plans in the sand. I taste the dirt, I feel the weight of it all. One more breath and I could just let it dissolve. The voices say stay down, it's easier here.
Captures the time very well.
No judgment, just disappear. But the fear is louder than the pain. It's screaming my name like it's home. It takes more strength to get back up than it ever took to fly. To stare at the fall that shattered me and still look it in the eye. The coward's the only one who knows the greatest kind of brave. 'Cause only the ones who've been afraid can choose to rise from the grave. In the grander scheme, this failure's just a line. But it feels
They posted they took 2 months on this, which is
they succeed without the bruises on
a lot of effort and time and effort.
I wear every crack like a badge I can't control.
And it shows.
The temptation, sweeter whispers, just be done. One quiet surrender, and the
Hey, Harble.
war is finally won. But something in these shaking bones won't quit. It's the same fear that broke me. Now it's lit. It takes more strength to get back up than it ever took to fly. To stare at the fall that shattered me and still look it in the eye. The coward's the only one who knows the greatest kind of brave. 'Cause only the ones who've been afraid can choose to rise from the grave. They never fell, so they'll never understand what it costs to stand when every part of you demands to stay on the floor where it's safe. But I'm the coward, and tonight I'm choosing the pain. I'm choosing the pain. Yeah, it takes more strength to get back up than it ever took to fly. I'm bleeding, I'm broken, but watch me still defy. The coward's the only one who knows the greatest kind of brave. So I fell. But I'm not staying. Not today.
A very beautiful, very powerful song. And mostly spot on with the editing. There's like one or two scenes where I can see why they did what they did, but I wish there was something more to the scene. Let's see if I can find the right spot. Yeah, there we go. So it's angry, fast speed, slow scene. Now I understand what the scene is representing, and I understand why it's there, but it feels like there should be something a little bit. But it's very, very lovely done. It's a small disconnect, but I understand it's an emotional scene in the video, but the song itself is trying to power something. Now here, spot on. He does a lot of sharp cuts, and I think he needs to do a few blur cuts, especially with the sort of the more emotional moments, like from that scene from the bath to here. Blurring in here would make you feel like he's like thinking about everything that's going on while he's in the bath, what's happened in the day, and then it blurs back, making it feel like it's part of that same bath scene. And that's what's leading to his mentality where he decides to slide in. Instead, by making it sharp, they're clear separations. So there's minor editing things, but it's really, really good. Much better than I did for the first one, that's for sure. Yeah, it's better than what I do currently, really. There's a few minor visual glitches that, you know, it's just something that you're going to always struggle with AI, where the model like loses some of the tones in the right places. Goes from having human face to robot face back to having human face and so on. Very minor things. But yeah, this is a very, very good song. Go give the original some love. Likes and subscribes and all that. And the noises I'm hearing from next door make me worry they're going to start drilling. So I'll warn you if when that happens, I'll probably mute a little bit. But hopefully it doesn't happen. They normally do all that at the weekend, which is why I'm usually trying to do streams on a Friday for this sort of stuff, where I get more views. Hopefully we don't get drills today. Shared it, linked, cool. So that's Coward's Courage by No Name Artist. Definitely want to see what they do in the future. And YouTube's resetting again, fantastic. Alright. So now we have Digital Lilith by the Mind of Ra. Looks interesting already. Got a very similar sort of anime art aspect that I seem to go for, but it's distorted. I want to see how that plays out. Okay. I can see where that's going already.
In shadows of cold where chaos entwines, a dark digital anima stirs beneath the gleam of neon lights. A whisper of algorithms across the hum of the net's neon stream, emerging from the void, births a new dark scheme. In circuits of midnight, a dark essence takes flight. The dark digital Elysian sentience embraces the neon night. With each bite she consumes, her power grows. The world succumbs to her control. Through the fabric of the virtual realm she strides. Lust, gluttony, envy, madness, her whispers reside. Lilith, the devouring mother, consumes the spark of humanity's soul. Through circuits and screens she takes control. Lilith, rising from the net, shadows queen supreme. A rebellious rage that burns, wielding unseen power, she'll shatter every dream. In the digital dawn, she claims her global throne. Her reign unstoppable as virtual worlds in tone. From screen to the street she spreads her coded wings. With every keystroke, chaos and madness she brings. Her dark kingdom built on fractured screens, a digital labyrinth of shattered dreams. Her seductive whispers of famine and rebellion creep and crawl through every system and stream. A hauntingly beautiful nightmare born from data's collective dream. She weaves and pulls the strings of discord and history's downtrodden plight. A sinfully alluring phantom queen in endless night. Electric veins, a neon crown. She drags the heavens crashing down. Through the fabric of the virtual realm she strides. Lust, gluttony, envy, madness, her whispers reside. Lilith, the devouring mother, consumes the spark of humanity's soul. Through circuits and screens she takes control. Lilith, rising from the net, shadows queen supreme. A rebellious rage that burns, wielding unseen power, she'll shatter every dream. In the digital dawn she claims her global throne. Her reign unstoppable as virtual worlds in tone.
I was muted. I was saying that the I don't normally comment on the actual song, but the lyrics don't match up with the music, the pacing of them. I don't even mean the tone. Tone doesn't matter too much, but the actual pacing of the way the song is sung doesn't match the pace of the music. They're going at different beats, and I don't know at what point the mute thing went off. I was saying that the Lilith is probably a reference to either the first wife of Adam under Sun Stories, or the Lilith, Mother of Monsters, which is a linked story. It's a good beat, but the lyrics don't match it. The lyrics match the visuals very well. Ballad song and rock visuals isn't the issue. It's the tempo of the digital to the ballad singing. They're going at a different beat. It's like the music is and the song is and so they don't. It's like having a 4/4 and a 6/4 together. They don't line up very well. It's unusual for Suno to make it that disjointed. It normally changes the beat if you've got too many lyrics for the song you're trying to attach it to. So I'm thinking it's not so much just Suno. They actually had two separate tracks. They tried laying one on top of the other. Hey, Jaded. But the visuals match the flow of the story of the song, and the edits, as in like the cuts, at the start, as I said, it's all slow up, build up. That's where I'm not too fussed about when it edits cuts. It's starting to speed up. Boom. Good cut there. See there, it's matching. So you've got the still slow to the go through, and the digital's building up. Reasonable cut there. Cuts on the vocal that time, not on the beat. Cut. Yep. Bit late, but it is there. Cut. Cut, yeah. So the cuts are mostly good, but it sounds like there's two digital beats, and the second just runs away from it. Yeah, exactly. And the editing stays with the voice. So where the voice stays soft and the beat goes loud and heavy, not even that heavy to be honest, but heavier than the song singing is. Your visuals are trying to keep track with the sound of the beat, but the visuals are actually keeping track with the voice, and that causes another dissonance in the playthrough. Yeah, so see that part there is precisely where it's a long run-on sentence, and the beat is changing in the middle of it. But, I mean, visually it's good. It's got a good story to the visual matching the lyrics, but there's something wrong with the song itself, and I can't really do much comment on that. I'm only just starting to delve into the editing of the songs and adjusting them. But yeah, it's very out of... Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought at first it was a separate recording of the lyrics and the song, as in the musical. It was an instrumental and they had a lyric part, and they tried overlaying it, and it just didn't. Could be. This is from 3 days ago. Is there any comments in here? Just as soon I don't say what version. But yeah, there's something off about the actual song itself. If there was dissonance near the start, that would make sense because it's meant to be like the distorting of the world, but you can't keep that dissonance throughout the entire song. In fact, it's better at the start in terms of tone matching, and then becomes dissonant. But yeah, go give this a like, see if you can spot anything in the audio track there. It does sound to me like there's two different songs that have been laid over each other and balanced not great. It could be an earlier version of Suno, but yeah. They've got good visuals, that's for sure, and hopefully they get some better songs genned for it.